Seemlytuber back at it again with another video, and I wanted to start this one off with, oh, I made it. I'm monetized now. So, oh, appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody that's been here since day one. Appreciate everybody that's gonna continue to be supporters. But yo, let's get right into this video. This is going to be a financial one, and I'm going to be talking to everyone that's feeling uncertain in the time and that's feeling uncertain in how things are going right now in the landscape of things. You don't need to be feeling uncertain. You don't need to be worried. Manage your money. Make sure you have your emergency fund. If you're using your emergency fund, make sure you're prepared. And if you're into stocks or if you're getting into the stock market, I would recommend, I'm not your broker or anything. I'm just recommending based off of what I know. I'd recommend throwing some cash into cryptocurrencies, and that would be part of my focus. It wouldn't be a sole thing because I diversify. I've got mine diversified. I put in to cryptocurrencies every week, and as well as diversify into other stocks portfolios and other things, and as well on the weekly basis. But I would be putting in some cash into cryptocurrencies because we have all these federal agencies that are financial agencies. We also have these economies around the world as well that are talking about the Great Reset. And it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not something that's not unknown. Like, they've been talking about this for a while, and they've been talking about this is something that they work with countries to do, and they work with to change economies and for betterment of the people. I don't really know how taking the choice in the matter of how you build your wealth and how you take care of yourself, or taking away that be great or be less mentality out of the US would work. But I know that people that have the funds, you need to be prepared for what is to come. You need to be prepared because it seems like on the daily, it seems like it's becoming a more apparent thing. They're trying to push for universal pay, that they're artificially bumping up the economy already at this point. So, and then you have people as well as politicians talking about they want to make universal pay for all, like a standard set pay that is being paid for all, like $2,000 a month or something. They want to be doing that as well. So you have these things, but then you know what goes along with this universal pay. You have to have this. You have to do what you're told. And taking that mentality, and as well, you take away the aspect of your business is now in the hands of the government. They decide what businesses will go back to work. They decide what businesses will strive and be great, and what businesses will get bailouts. And for a lot of small businesses, that is a tough thing. That is why some of them went out of business. That is why some of them are closed down permanently and won't be coming back after things go back to normal. So we also have to take that into aspect. Things are becoming weird, and it's going to be weird from now on, but that's not always a bad thing. And every economy is a new economy, and we can't just not embrace a new economy. If they're going to change things, I think at this point it's beyond the help of people that are in the know of what's going on, because the majority doesn't know what is to come. The majority doesn't know that there are talks about you're going to own nothing by 2030 or 2040, and you're going to like it. I for one, I like to own my stuff. I like to know that I have these assets and I know that they are bringing in income for me, and I know that I have a future with things that if I want to cash out, I can cash out, and then I've got cash on hand. I've got all these assets I've built up over the years, and I can retire happily. I don't know how having a rent everything mentality and a rent everything economy will work. But I do know that is if you have the funds, put them into other assets that will go along with this new wave that will probably be coming in, especially with the talks of more lockdowns and stuff. The economy is going to change because if they're going to shut down the economy for a whole 6 weeks, they're talking now, like a whole month they're talking now, then we have to think about how that's going to affect the economy, because the economy was originally worked to where you have people, they make money. That money they go and pay for things, they go and buy services, and then that pays these companies that provide these services as well as these stores that provide goods to the people. Now you have people that don't have money, and you have the government artificially pumping up the economy. So if you're artificially pumping up the economy, then you're going to have to at some point give money to the people so they can put back into the economy if we even want to simulate having that economy again. So how would that work? And what are the consequences of that? That is what is at stake. And everyone is in a mind state of doubting everything at this point. So we don't know how things are going to go, but I know that when you see Bitcoin and you see these other cryptocurrencies that are going up in profit, and you're not cashing in on that, and you're not being prepared for a new rate of currency, because we got to admit, the more money we pump into the economy of the US, the more the value of the dollar goes down, and the more it just doesn't look appealing across the world. So what is an option? What are things that are gaining value? What are things that are looking more appealing across the world? And Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, you got Dash, you got Dojo Coin, and you got these other aspects that you need to be thinking about, that you need to be taking into account for. You might want to put some cash into the stocks for these coins. You might want to get into cryptocurrencies. You might want to think about it a little bit. It might be a valuable option going forward. It might turn out to be bust. It might turn out to be very profitable for you. But that's why I say you diversify. You don't go full hands in. You never go full hands in. But you do put some cash into these options, because having options and being prepared is better than not being prepared and having no options. That is always a better avenue. That is always better to be prepared for something than to not be prepared for something. I love being prepared for things. I don't like being last minute to the race, and that's why I've been putting in for Ethereum, and I've slid some cash into Bitcoin as well. But I've gotten in on the one that's at the low, and I'm already up like 20%. And if you know what 20% in the stock market is off of an investment, that's returns that are unheard of for a year. That's unheard of. And I've been up 12% solid for the most part of the year. And a 12% is what you want yearly on return. Like that's also like almost unheard of. You usually get maybe like 10. You might get 10 over the year, and that's great if you can get that on a consistent yearly basis. But 20? I've been up 20 for the most part. So getting in ahead and being prepared is going to be essential if you want to be prepared for what is to come, if you want to be prepared for a change in the economy. It's adapting and being able to adapt and being able to progress and always learning. You never stop learning. You always learn something. Even if you're not going to school anymore, always learn something in the field or things that you're interested in, because it always turns out to be the right avenue. You want to learn, you want to have more knowledge, you want to be knowledgeable. That's why I make these videos. I'm trying to help people. That's why I put out finance videos. I want to help people be more knowledgeable with their money. I want to help people. I want to give people advice that, yo, you might want to be on the lookout. These Bitcoin and these cryptocurrencies are looking like they might be the future, and might want to jump into it a little bit. But y'all, get in it when it's on the low, and then they go up almost within a day. So you might want to get in now before some of these get even higher in price. Get in and get your profit off of it and stay in long term, because it might pay off and it might not pay off, but diversify your portfolio. Diversify. You got to diversify. That takes away the risk and that keeps you from taking a huge loss. But y'all, that's all I got for y'all in this video. Seemlytuber out. Peace. Y'all have a good day too as well. And I appreciate everyone again for all the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Seemlytuber out. Peace.